Today we'll see about the problems on short transmission line. A single phase load of 200 kVA is delivered at 2500 volt over a transmission line having R equal to 1.4 ohm and X equal to 0.8 ohm. Calculate the current, voltage and power factor at the sending end when the power factor of the load is unity, 0.8 lagging and 0.8 leading. So we have seen the last class the phasor diagram for the unity of the power factor and lagging of the power factor of the load and leading of the power factor load. So from this already we found out what is our sending end voltage and what is our sending end power factor. So directly we can write down the formula and we can substitute and we can find out. So before that we have to find out what is your voltage drop across the resistance and voltage drop across the reactance, and current we have to find out. So here they given it is a output kVA, they given it is a 200, so that is output kVA will be equal to VR into IR, and again they given it is delivered at 2500 volts, so the receiving end voltage they given it is a 2500. So if you are substituting here we can find out what is your IR. So it is kVA divided by VR. So kVA is 200 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by VR is 2500. So we are getting it is a 80 amps. So it is a short transmission line. So resistance and the inductance will be connected in series. So the current will be same, that is IR equal to IS equal to I. So it is a 80 amps. So here we are finding out voltage drop across the resistances I into R. So current is 80 into R value they given it is a 1.4. So it is a 112 volt. Similarly voltage drop across the reactance we have to find out. So that is I into X. So it is 80 into here X value they given it is a 0.8. So it is a 64 volt. So first case 1 we have to find out what is the unity power factor of the load. So this already we got this value in the phasor diagram of the unity power factor. So sending end voltage Vs equal to Vr plus Ir the whole square plus Ix the whole square, the whole power of it is 1 by 2. So Vr value is 2500 and Ir drop we got as a 112 and Ix is it is a 64. So if we are substituting here we are getting Vs as a 2612.8 volt, and the sending end power factor cos pi s, that is Vr plus I into R divided by Vs. So Vr is 2500 plus I into R drop it is 112 and Vs value we got it as a 2612.8. so we are getting it as a 0.997 lagging. So case 2 we have to find out 0.8 power factor lagging. So for the lagging power factor of the load, from the phasor diagram we got this is the approximate value of your sending end voltage, that is Vs equal to Vr cos phi r plus Ir the whole square plus Vr sin phi r plus Ix the whole square, the whole power of it is 1 by 2. So if you're substituting Vr is 2500 and cos phi r they given it as a 0.8 and Ir drop we found out it is 112 and Vr is again 2500 and again here sin phi r we have to find out. So from this cos phi r, if you're finding out phi r equal to cos inverse of 0.8. So if you're substituting here sin phi r, then we can find out we are getting it as a 0.6. So Ix drops is Ix it is inductive reactances, it is 64 we got. So we are getting Vs equal to 2628 it is volt. Next one is sending end power factor, that is cos pi s they given it is Vr cos phi r plus Ir divided by Vs. So Vr value is 2500 and cos pi r we got it as a 0.8 and IRs we are getting it as a 112. So divided by 2628, so it is a 0.803 lagging. So similarly we have to find out for 0.8 power factor leading. So from the leading phasor diagram for the leading, so we got the sending end voltage as a Vr cos phi r plus Ir the whole square plus Vr sin phi r minus Ix the whole square, the whole power of 1 by 2. So Vr value we know, cos phi r is it is 0.8 and Ir drop is 112 and Vr is again 2500. So from this we can find out what is the sin phi r. So it is a 0.6 and Ix is it is 64. So if you're substituting here we are getting it is a 2553 volt and sending end power factor, that is a Vr into cos phi r plus Ir divided by Vs. So here it is Vs we got it as a 2553. So if you're substituting here we are getting 0.827 leading. So next problem, a single phase transmission line delivers 1100 kilowatt at 33 kilovolt at 0.8 power factor lagging. The total resistance and the inductive reactance of the line are 10 ohm and 15 ohm respectively. Determine the sending end voltage, sending end power factor and transmission efficiency. So here they given Vr, they given it as a 33 kV and which delivers the power, it is PR, there is a receiving end power, they given it is a 1100 kilowatt, and cos pi r they given it is a 0.8 lagging. So here we know the receiving end power is nothing but VR IR cos phi r. So we know PR value and VR value and cos phi r we know. From this we can find out what is your IR. So we are getting it as a 41.67 amps. So here it is IR will be equal to IS, that will be equal to I. So it is a 41.67 amps. So next one, sending end voltage for the lagging power factor we have to write down. So this is the formula for lagging power factor. So VR into cos phi r plus IR the whole square plus VR into sin phi r plus IX the whole square the whole power of 1 by 2. So what is your VR value? VR values it is 33 into 10 to the power of 3, and cos phi r is it is 0.8 plus I into R. So I value we got it as it is a 41.67, and R value it is a 10 ohm plus VR value again here we are getting it is a 33 into 10 to the power of 3 sin phi r. From this we can find out. So cos phi r values we are getting it as a 0.8. So from this phi r value equal to cos inverse of 0.8. So from this we can find out sin phi r. So we are getting it as a 0.6 plus again I into x. So I value is 41.67 and the x value they given it is a 15. So we are getting it as a 33.709 into 10 to the power of 3 volt. So next one is sending end power factor. Cos pi is equal to VR cos phi r plus IR divided by VS. So VR values it is 33 into 10 to the power of 3 and cos phi r is 0.8 and I into R, that is I value is 41.67 and R value is 10. So divided by VS we got it as a 33.709 into 10 to the power of 3 volt. So we are getting it as a 0.7995 lagging. So next one we have to find out the transmission efficiency, that is output power divided by input power, that is the receiving end power divided by the sending end power into 100. So here PR divided by the sending end power we can write in terms of receiving end power plus losses, that is I square into R. So PR value we got it is a 1100 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 1100 into 10 to the power of 3 plus I value we got it as a 41.67 the whole square into R value is 10. So we are finding out N value as a 98.45 percentage. So this is the transmission efficiency. So third problem, 15,000 kVA is received at 33 kV and 0.8 power factor lagging over an 8 kilometer 3-phase overhead line. Each line has a R equal to 0.29 ohm per kilometer and X equal to 0.65 ohm per kilometer. Calculate the voltage at sending end, power loss in the line, percentage of regulation, power input to the sending end, and transmission efficiency and the sending end power factor. So here it is, they given it is a 3-phase. So everything we are converting into per phase. So receiving end kVA per phase we are converting. So per phase is 15,100 divided by 3. So we are getting it's a 5000 kVA, and receiving end voltage per phase, that is VR they given it as a 33 kV. So 33 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by root 3. So we are getting it as a 19.053 kV. Next one's receiving end current per phase we have to find out. So IR is nothing but this, already we know what is your kV and what is your receiving end voltage we know. So that in terms of kV, so kVA divided by kV, the kV if I getting cancelled will get current. So this is per phase. So 5000 divided by kVA is per phases it is 19.053. So we are getting your IR as a 262.4 amps. So next one, resistance per phase is here 0.29 into, that is kilometer they given say 8. So it is 0.29 into 8 is a 2.32 ohm. So reactance per phases it is 0.65 into, it is a per kilometer, that is 8 into 8. So the distance is it is a 8 kilometers. So 0.65 into 8. So it is 5.2 ohm. So receiving in power factor is cos phi r. They given it as a 0.8. So from this we can find out what is your sin phi r. So here we are getting it as a 0.527. So the sending in voltage per phases, that is nothing but Vs equal to VR cos phi r plus IR the whole square plus VR sin phi r plus IX the whole square, the whole power of it is 1 by 2. So since they given it as a 0.85 lagging, so we are using this lagging power factor. So we are Vs will, well, this is the approximate value for Vs. So if we are substituting all the value we know, if we are substituting here, we are getting it as a 20.31 into 10 to the power of 3 volt. So again, this we have to convert into a line voltage. So we have to multiply, this is a phase voltage, whatever we got it as a phase voltage. So we have to convert into a line. So root 3 into phase voltage. So root 3 into it is 20.31 into 10 to the power of 3. So we are getting 35.16 into 10 to the power of 3 volt. So next one, power loss in the line. So power losses, it is I square R. Since it is a 3 phase, so it is 3 into I square into R. So we are getting 479.22 kilowatt. So next one, regulation is nothing but Vs minus Vr divided by Vr into 100. So we know what is the sending end voltage, what is the receiving end voltage. So we are getting it as a 6.614%. So next one, sending end power. So sending end power equal to, that is receiving end power plus losses. So PR we can write it as VR IR cos phi r, since it is a 3 phase. So 3 into VR IR cos phi r, and losses is again here it is 3 into I square R. So if you are substituting here, we are getting 13.228 megawatt. So next one, we have to find out the transmission efficiency, that is PR divided by P, that is a receiving end power divided by sending end power. So receiving end power is 3 into VR IR cos phi r. So divided by, so PS already we have found out here 13.228 megawatt. So directly we can substitute. So it is 3 into this VR IR is kVA, correct? kVA into cos phi r divided by PS. So kVA they given it is a 15,000 into cos phi r, it is 0.85, and PS values it is 13.228 megawatts. So we are converting it into 10 to the power of 3. So we are getting it as a 96.38%. So again, next one, sending end power factor cos phi is equal to VR cos phi r plus I into R divided by Vs. So if we are substituting, we are getting it as a 0.8274 lagging.